set. And away they go. The Roaring Rock blew the start, fly jumped and was fighting with the rider. On the far side, we have Sombrel, who began well with American Eagle. Physiologus is in the orange cap, is right there. Then Darling Buds of May in the pink sleeves. Towards the outside of the track, we have Thrower Party in the red cap. Then came Quick Crown in the green cap in the centre. Duchess of Seville's further back. Monocle's also making improvement in the pink and blue. Stand side Opera Verse. Then came Flight Engineer away with red. The Roaring Rock has recovered somewhat and racing about 6 lengths off the leaders in the orange colours. Further back in the field is Waka Waka, Epic Thunder in the white cap, and Lady Penny's off the bridle. Originators further back. 400 metres to go. American Eagle, the Roaring Rocks in the vanguard in the orange. Flight Engineers in the centre, starting to move in well. On the stand side is Opera Verse as they come to the final 200. It's Flight Engineer and the Roaring Rock to fight it out, but Flight Engineer has a nice advantage under Muzienians. Going on strongly, Flight Engineer pulls clear and will go on and win. Flight Engineer by about 4 or 5 lengths in the end. The Roaring Rock second, away with red third, and Opera Verse ran fourth. Yes, there on replay, so Flight Engineer moved up to the Roaring Rock, always had a lot in hand. You could see Muzieni hardly moving while the Roaring Rock's rider hard at work, and unfortunately he did blow the start at the Roaring Rock. Fly jumped and was fighting with the rider, recovered, but Flight Engineer had all the aces today and goes on strongly to win it. 7-3-4-14, the numbers for race 1.
Kelly Mitchell Racing Yard that get us underway this Monday, and Flight Engineer has done just that. He has taken flight and he has won as easily as he liked. Now, we had a groom with us minutes ago, but he's just run off to help with the 3 horses that need saddling in the next. And the groom that's going to be celebrating the World Sports Betting check is none other than Doc. 1,500 Rand. He'll be very happy with that. Muzi, you're not getting 1,500 Rand. That's the bad news. But you won very well in Flight Engineer. And Neil and I were blown away with this chap in the parade ring, and I'm pretty sure you had a big grin on your face cantering to start.
Yes, it went down very well, nice and sound, and I got to say, just 2-4 racing, track managers, track was extremely in great condition going down, and some horses do need the sting out the ground.
Yes.
Yeah, there were question marks about being here on the grass, but I've been around the country, and I think at the moment it's probably the best preserved track at the moment. Very fair going. I was on the outside. I was happy to stay there. But yeah, just a better start than usual coming out the gates. And I was drawn next to the favorite, and I saw he didn't get out quite well. So I was quite happy. I was ahead of him, and he joined me at the 400 to make a bit of a challenge at about the 300, I mean. But this was, I always felt like I kept something underneath me, and I always felt like he was going to give to the line. So he won quite well. I thought it looked quite open being a maiden handicap, but it was a very good win.
It certainly was. Now, Muzi, looking forward to a number of runners throughout the afternoon. I just want to ask you about the one. I just think you've got a bit of a personal insight on your biggest danger. In race 5, you're riding a horse called Makachev. Now, you've ridden him before, not too recently, but you won on a horse that you'll be taking on again today called Give Me More Time, who looks a huge runner. How do you see your chances in race 5?
I think Give Me More Time 2000 could be a bit of a stretch for him. I really like Makachev. He challenged me quite hard at the 18 last time, and Sandile, I think he had to work at the backstretch to obtain a decent position. I think today with a good draw, I expect him to fight out the finish.
It's lovely to hear the feedback, not just what you think, but why you think it. It's very informative. Yeah. Muzi, well done for this win, and thank you for the feedback.
Thank you very much. Well done to Kelly and Cal. Fly me down, appreciate it. Well done to my sponsor, Stone Stamp Corps. Well done to World Sports Betting for the Grooms Initiative.
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone all around. Thank you.
Brilliant. Muzi, always the consummate professional, and he's put his best foot forward. This is how you want to start a day. Kelly, before we even get on to this guy, I've got to say well done to you and your team, because it's when you look at this race, it looked so open. And to have a horse jump out at you like the parade ring and going down, it really makes things a lot easier.
Yeah, no, it is. And glad Muzi could get aboard him today and get him over the line, because he's been a bit of a headache horse. Jump slow out the pens and things don't go his way. That's why we did take him also for those 2 runs in Cape Town, but he shows so much at home, and he just didn't bring it to the course. But as his last start, I mean, he almost got there.
Yeah.
So I thought today, if he does try and get him jump on terms and get up there, he's got a big chance. But with him, you never know. You could never say like he can win, because with these slow jumping out the pens.
Yeah.
But everything just went his way today. I think also the sing out the grass helped him a little bit with the softer going. So yeah, no, just a very huge well done to Muzi, and also huge well done to Suzette and Barcy. They've been long-standing owners of my yard since we started. So just want to say huge well done to them as well, and also just thanks to my sponsors, Betway South Africa, and to Carl, and to all the rest of my team.
Well, they're doing a great job back home. Now, you've got chances throughout the day. You always send Neil and I the thoughts on your horses, and a couple that you have remarked positively on. We'll start in race 3, Atlantic Pearl.
Atlantic Pearl, she ignored her last start. I think she just went a little bit too fast to the front and just got cut off a bit. So I do think we're expecting a lot better run from her today, and I think she'll give her each way a chance.
You've got 2 useful runners in race 7. City of Dreams has Muzieni aboard, and You're So Special has got Nirvan Nastili in the irons.
You're So Special, she's carrying quite a lot of weight, so that was the decision to put Nastili on and just get some weights off with the 2.5 kilos. But I do give her a winning chance in the field because she's come so well after out of her win, and I do think she's improved a lot. And City of Dreams, she's improved a lot at home after her last start. We have given her a gallop because of her fitness, and I think give her a quartet chance. I do think if not, she'll be on top of them.
And then you've got some interesting runners to close in race 8, being number 1, Room for Maneuver, 14, Resurgence, and 16, Full of Magic.
Room for Maneuver also got Nastili on to help with the weight.
Yeah.
He's carrying quite a lot of weight, so do give him a big chance. Last time it was his second run after a break, so he will be fitter and better today. And then Resurgence, Savannah's on him, Claim 4, just giving him every chance we can. He needs to show some improvement. And Full of Magic, last time Muzi rode her, she ran second on the turf with him, but she is more suited to the poly. But if she gets her way, she's also got a chance to sneak in there.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to keep an eye on you throughout the afternoon, but this one is home and hosed. He's ready to celebrate. Kelly, well done.
Thank you so much.
Great run and win there from a flight engineer. Muzi, we've heard his thoughts on the horse, did think it was a good win, and he looks forward to riding Makachev later. Kelly's broken down a few of hers that do stand out. The yard have got a chance in featuring, but as mentioned, this one is home and hosed and ready for the celebrating. Very well done to Suzette and Barcy Verleun.